Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today you're looking at something a little bit different than before. I've been away for a long time. I'm just gonna be in and out of this place. It's not something I do on a daily basis as much as I'd like to. It's a bit difficult with work and other commitments and stuff like that. But today we're looking at comments are turned off. No. The reason why I'm saying that is we're looking at Peter Pan and Wendy official teaser trailer. Now I'm not gonna play the trailer because you've already seen it on YouTube and stuff like that. That you can obviously have a look and see for yourself what's on it. But if you look at the likes, you got 41,000 versus 360,000 dislikes, and you're probably wondering what's going on. What's the case behind that? Well, guess what? It's because of this. This, my friends, is Tinkerbell. That's right. The character which you knew all your life, this is what she now looks like. It's a bit weird, you know. When I look back at Tinkerbell, this is exactly, to some extent, what I have in mind when you think about it. You know, it's kind of weird if you think about it, the way things are turning out. Be a reason why I'm saying it's kind of weird. If you look at the Little Mermaid, she don't look nothing like Ariel. And let's be real, people don't like this thing. People really, really don't like it. No matter what you look at, or no matter how you wanna look at it, actually, people hate the idea of you going and tokenizing people. It's very condescending when you do that to a person of color because if you look at it, you can easily create a new character, a new franchise, a new IP from the ground up, an original character, and give them the spotlight from the get go. But instead, you've got to take somebody who's already established because your fear is that what? People of color can't stand on their own. You need to get a popular character who's white and then swap them out so that way when people look at the stuff, they're like, hey, okay, we can buy into it a little bit, we can spend some money on it, and maybe we'll like it. No, 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 it doesn't work that way. Be original. Now, why I'm saying be original, look at this. There's already a fairy over here. Her name is Iridessa. She appears in the Tinkerbell franchise somewhere. I don't know really know the whole lore behind all of this stuff and things like that. I'm not an avid watcher of this kind of thing. But I am a fan of Peter Pan. Growing up, I read the story. I had the story read to me, and I kind of remember some of the older cartoon bits and pieces here and there. And even when you play games like Kingdom Hearts, you kind of remember those kind of things when it comes down to Peter Pan, you know? So it's kind of something I hold close to my heart. In fact, most of the Disney stories growing up as a kid, I hold them close to my heart. But as always, with all of these live action featurettes, whatever the hell you want to call this stuff, it's always a botched mission. It's always a disaster. The Lion King, personally, I thought it was trash. Came down to The Little Mermaid, looking at this trailer, I don't even bother watching the movie. In my eyes, it's trash. Looking at Peter Pan, in my eyes, it's trash. The Lost Boys are no longer the Lost Boys. They're the Lost Boys and Girls, but they're not called that. They're just called the Lost Boys. Why don't you just change the name to the Lost Boys and Girls? How is that difficult? It's not that bad. You tell me you can't really do that? Come on, man. If you want to be progressive, go all out. Do it. You could have actually made this a more fun series if you think about it technically. You could have had both Tinkerbell and you could have had Iridessa in there. Nobody would have really said anything about it. You know, it's kind of a reimagining. We get it. Maybe it's set in an alternate universe, whatever it is. That's fine. Good on you. But this is just a cheap hit at the whole IP itself. It's something which obviously is there to just, well, say, well, guys, you got something, give us your money, go home, shut up, stay in place until we come up with the next feature just to milk you a little bit, you know? Goodbye, suckers. We're not going to give you something fresh. Why the hell should we go out of our way to give you an original character? Somebody who can stand on their own, somebody that you can appreciate and call your own. Don't need that. No, 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 no. You just got to be swapping people out here and there. And what's going to happen now? What if this movie tanks? What if the Little Mermaid tanks? Then they're gonna go back to the original design for Tinkerbell? I mean, that alone tells you, come on, Disney. It's like saying this will not equate to this. You have to go from this to this. But then when this fails, what's gonna fail, you're gonna end up with this, and then what you're gonna look like? A bunch of racists. It's as simple as that. You've got an original character. You should have put that in the movie or series or whatever the hell this is going to be. Alongside of it, why not? You know, make it a more fun and enjoyable experience. You could change a lot, add more to it. But this is not the route to go. And look at this dislikes versus the likes. And then the comments are turned off. You think that's bad? Let's go for Little Mermaid. Let's go have a look at Little Mermaid. Come on. Let's go. Have a look at this. 27 million views from the official Disney Channel. I'm not going to play that again. It's got 3.5 million dislikes. Let me go add one there. Guess what? Comments are turned off. I wonder why. I'm starting to see a bit of a trend over here. It's almost as if though Disney just puts his stuff out there for the sake of doing it, just to get a bit of publicity here and there. And then afterwards, what do? They run, they hide. They're not pleasing anybody. Both sides of the aisle hate this stuff. Go and read some of these articles. Everybody looks at the stuff and they're like, hey, this is just a cheap token. Give us a new character. I believe in that. Give us an original new character who can stand on their own, who is the main character of their own series or TV, whatever it is, movie, doesn't matter what it is. Give us that. How is that difficult? It's not. But that's what I'm going to leave it for today. Let me know what you think about this whole thing. Whether you watched the trailer, did you leave a dislike, or did you like it, whatever it is. I just think it's a cheap cash in and nobody's going to benefit from this. Quite frankly, it's pretty insulting to a lot of people.